Hey guys, we are back with another song by Eminem. And which one are we doing today?
So today we're doing Need Me featuring Pink.
I don't think I know it. Anyone who knows me from our reaction videos with Eminem and Pink know that I'm not like the biggest Pink fan.
Yeah.
So I can't think of how the song goes or anything in my head. But I don't know if I know it.
Okay, so yeah, I can actually count on one hand how many times I've listened to this song.
So then I mean, like you said, you showed me like the beginning of most of these songs when the album first came out. So I'm sure you've played this for me before, but I don't know.
Yeah, so we're gonna do what we always do. We'll listen and break it down. It is so this sounds more like a Pink song featuring Eminem. She has way more stuff than he does, in my opinion.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting. So yeah, we'll see how you feel about it.
Yes, we will.
And we are sponsored by Manscaped.
Yes,
So
we
I've
are.
been talking nonstop about the new 4.0 lawnmower, and my favorite part is this light, which is incredible. It helps you see, when you're trimming your balls, your ass, whatever you're doing. It's great. It really is an awesome product. So it is waterproof, so you could use it in the shower, which is very nice to not have to do it on the bathroom floor and clean up. You know what I'm saying? It helps reduce nicks and ingrown hairs because it has this ceramic blade there. I don't know if you could see that. The focus is not
It's
great, but
white.
yeah, and it's not metal like that. So it helps really reduce a lot of accidents. The Performance Package 4.0 though, so it comes with the lawnmower. It comes with this awesome travel case. It's convenient. You keep everything in there. It has the attachments for the trimmer, which is great. It also comes with a separate nose and ear hair trimmer, which is great. And most interestingly, it comes with ball deodorant and ball toner, which are very interesting. So I've been saying for days that I'm going to try them. I haven't yet, but all the other products in this package I have, and it's great. So these are too. Also, the Performance Package 4.0 comes with boxers, like briefs, which are awesome. I keep gushing about them. Like, I don't know
They're
why.
really soft.
Yeah, they are. They're awesome. It's, I've used tons of buzzers. I've been trimming my hairs for as long as I had them. Actually, embarrassing story. I remember my mom took me to the pediatrician and I was starting to get like pubes and stuff, and I buzzed them, and he noticed and made a comment to my mom. He's like, "Oh, it's so weird. Everybody's shaving down there now." And I was like mortified. I was like,
How
"Oh
old
my
were
God." I was like,
you?
whenever you just start getting hair, I don't know, 12, 13, something like that. But
That's
yeah,
so funny.
so I've been shaving for 20 years, and this is by far the best product I've used. And you can get 20% off and free shipping with the promo code WithSmith at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use code WithSmith. Unlock your confidence and always use the right tools for the job with Manscaped. Your balls will thank you. Mine definitely do. For real. I've said this. I've seen Manscaped advertised everywhere, tons of podcasts, and I'm like, all right, I don't know how great it is, but it makes sense to me now. This is like the best stuff I've ever used personally, so definitely check it out, and you get a nice discount.
Mhm.
All right, on to you.
Yes, and this video is also sponsored by Carnivore Snacks, my absolute favorite dried meat snack and one of my all-time favorite meat snacks. And this one is the chuck. It's grass-fed beef chuck and red and real salt, only two ingredients, which is great. And the fact that it's grass-fed is even greater. And it's so delicious. Like I'll show you a picture. I'll show you what it looks like. It's like that. You see that fat in there? It's so good. It's like crunchy and delicious. It's literally like eating a meat potato chip. And I can't stop eating these. I literally need to order more. And you can use our promo code, the same one with Smith, for 15% off your order. And the link's in the description below. You can also use that promo code for my other absolutely favorite meat snack, my favorite beef jerky, Chomps. And that is grass fed as well, super soft, super moist, absolutely delicious. And you can use our coupon code for 10% off your order and an additional 10% off subscriptions. The link is also in the description below. And check out SeatGeek if you are in the market for concert tickets or sporting event tickets. There's a bunch of cool stuff going on right now. Like I know Taylor Swift's tours, but it's probably already sold out. But hey, you could probably check it out and see if maybe they got something there if you're into Taylor Swift or like literally anyone else. And you can use our promo code for $20 off your first purchase, and the link is in the description for that below as well. And check out our Amazon storefront, like and subscribe, follow us on social media channels if you want. And that's it from me.
All right. So here we go. This is track, I believe, 16 off of Revival. If you're not familiar with our channel, we are currently going through Eminem's whole discography.
Yes.
We're up to Revival, and this is indeed track 16. So, all right, here we go. Need Me.
You're drunk, the carpet is burned. I hate to find you like this. I always find you like this. I come home and clean up your mess. What would you do without that? Why do I always come back? Oh, what I wouldn't do for you. And I start to think that maybe you need me. Maybe you need me. Maybe you need me. And I start to think that maybe you need me. Maybe you need me.
That was the first verse in the chorus.
I
So,
actually like her voice here.
yeah, I know you're not crazy about Pink. I actually
It's
like
not that I don't like her as a
the
person or
music.
anything. I just don't love her singing voice when she does like that screaming type of singing, yelling.
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about?
no,
Where
I
it's like
do.
really high, and I'm like, oh, like I don't know if I really love the way that sounds. But this is really pretty. I like this.
Yeah, no, I actually like her voice. I just listened to her. She was on Howard Stern and she performed. Yo, she performed one of her hit songs that like you would even know. And the word fuck is in the chorus, but like I never knew that because I always heard it on the radio. It's something like you're so fucking like beautiful or special, something like that. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Maybe.
Whatever. So it's a song that I've known on the radio for years and I didn't realize there was an uncensored version. It was like bizarre to me.
It's so funny.
Yeah. All right. So it's the song starts off like I said. This almost sounds like a Pink featuring Eminem song,
Yeah,
because
because she's like almost like a minute in there.
and then she has another verse and another chorus before Eminem comes in for his one verse. Okay. So it starts off. You're drunk. The carpet is burned. I hate to find you like this. I always find you like this.
So they're drunk, probably passed out. The carpet's burned. They probably dropped their cigarette, lit up the carpet, and then it went out, luckily.
Yeah.
And they do this all the time.
Mm-hmm. A, a mess. Yeah. All right. I come home and clean up your mess. What would you do without that? Why do I always come back? Oh, what I wouldn't do for you.
So basically, just obsessed and I guess in love with this person who clearly can't help themselves and just a bad situation overall.
Yeah, they seem to be drinking, probably alcoholic, but
Oh, of
at
course.
least heavily drinking. They're lazy, they're messy, and it's implied that they don't take her for granted. I mean, they
They
do
do.
take her for granted. Yeah. And then yeah, what would you do without that? So she has some sort of um like an actual like, hey, I do all this stuff for you, so it's kind of like I'm not oblivious to the fact that I should be being treated better, but at the same time, the very next line after she says, why do I always come back? She says, oh, what I wouldn't do for you. So she's helplessly,
Yeah,
in love in this seemingly toxic relationship.
exactly.
All right, and then we get into the chorus, and I'm starting to think that maybe you need me, maybe you need me, maybe you need me. So it's weird, it's confusing. They did need
Yeah,
dash
that
ed.
makes it very
It
different.
makes it sound past tense, but that's
That's
not
not
what it
what's
is.
going
She's
on.
just carrying out the word need. Do you know what I mean?
Okay,
So
because
it
that actually changes the whole
I know
sentiment.
it makes it very past tense, but no, it's
Yeah,
just need. You know what I mean?
got it.
So yes, it's present tense. And
So
then
this is self-explanatory.
yeah, and I'm starting to think that maybe you need me, maybe you need me, maybe you need me. All right, here we go.
Some nights I wanna run for the hills. It's never easy with you. I cannot reason with you. But your smile, as rare as it comes. What would I do without that? Maybe that's why I come back. Oh, what I wouldn't do for you. And I start to think that maybe you need me. Maybe you need me. Maybe you need me. And I start to think that maybe you need me. Maybe you need me. Maybe you
Starting to think.
So she almost kind of sounds like Halsey, and I love Halsey.
Yeah, it's interesting. So this is our last pause. We're gonna play out the rest of the song here. So it's interesting. Did you pick up on that towards the end of this verse? Eminem's kind of singing along with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. So yes, it starts off. She says, "Some nights I want to run for the hills. It's never easy with you. I cannot reason with you, but your smile is as rare as it comes."
So it's never easy with this person because they're an alcoholic, possibly a drug addict. You
Mhm.
can't tell them what to do or what they should do, anything at all for that matter, but she still cares deeply about this person.
Yeah, and sometimes she wants to get out of it, but then the smile is something in particular she points out that draws her back in. And then what would I do without that? Maybe that's why I come back. Oh, what I wouldn't do for you. And I believe that's where we heard Eminem also, right?
Maybe.
And then back into the chorus, and that's it. So I'm gonna let the rest of the song play out, even though it's still half the song. We're just gonna play it through.
Okay.
All right.
Starting to think we were made for each other. But one of us in this relationship is raising the other. You remind me of my mother. We drive one another crazy as each other. And we're both adults, and there's no excuse for the games that we play with each other. Where you at her friends? No, you ain't, motherfucker. But I give her the benefit of the doubt. Whenever the doubt kicks in, shiver when I touch her, cause I love her so much I'm a sucker. How her bottom lip pin quiver. When she's in trouble, she's in hot water. Think I caught her cheating again, give her another chance, another one after that. I'm swimming in that Egyptian river, cause I'm in denial. Say I don't eat shit, but got a shit-eating grin when I smile. Make an excuse for her, start backing out. She's just acting out with her inner child. Then I set the truth on fire, cause I'd rather believe a lie than I breathe a sigh of relief. I don't believe in going to bed mad. I keep on trying to make a bad girl good, but haven't I stood by you in good times and bad? I'm starting to feel like your goddamn dad, cause I literally feel like you could die. Ever should I leave me for good to never would I? It'd be all bad. Never understood why they call it goodbye, but I think I'm a pretty damn good guy. And you're a good person too. I can save you, I can make you change, but I keep putting my fucking foot in my mouth every time I gotta come and bail you out. When you get in trouble that you get yourself in, I'm in trouble, but I can't leave. I sell you out. I can never turn my fucking back on you. What is that? I'm codependent, I'm just now noticing it. But somehow it's like every time I'm about to go to end it, I ain't got the cojones to do it. Nor the heart, our apartments go apart. You're using my heart for a dartboard. But God must have aligned stars for us, cause somebody paired us up. And they say he ain't capable of making a mistake, but this one's perfect, cause I'm
starting to think that maybe you need me. Maybe you need me. Maybe you need me. And I start to think that maybe you need me. Maybe you need me. Maybe you need me.
Okay.
That was so hard for me to figure out how to sway to that. The beat, it was not a swayable beat. So
Yeah,
I was like getting confused. I was like, I don't know. I'm trying my hardest here.
it is an interesting type of song with the melody and
Yeah.
everything.
It's a very different type of melody. The song's really good. Her voice was very good on the song. If she sang more like this, I'd probably like her more.
Yeah.
I'm just like super picky with like voices that I like. Like I
Hmm.
don't hate her. Like if her music's on, like it's on, I'll hear it.
Yeah.
But, I just have my like favorite voices.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
funny.
weird.
Now she does sound good in this song though.
Yeah.
All right, so Eminem comes in the third verse. It's his first verse. He says, starting to think we were made for each other, but one of us in this relationship is raising the other. You remind me of my mother.
So he's talking as like the alcoholic. It sounds like.
Wait, so he's the alcoholic you're saying?
Because he's like starting to think we are made for each other, but one of us
Oh,
in this
yes, because you,
relationship is raising the other. Oh, wait.
I
Is
know,
he the one?
I
Okay,
know.
wait.
So
So,
we had this convo on a few songs ago where I said sometimes in a song, when there's a girl singing the chorus and a rapper, the,
it doesn't,
well,
it's not the same.
so either the person singing the chorus is saying the exact same thing from the same perspective as Eminem in his verses,
Yes.
or they're playing off each other and they're
Yes.
opposites.
So here, if it were anyone else saying these lyrics, you remind me of my mother, and like they had assumingly a normal mother who raised them and wasn't like a drug addict or anything like that, then I would think that they're saying that you will remind them of their mother because you're the one raising me. But Eminem saying this, he had to like take care of his mom a lot, right?
Well, yeah,
So
kind of. She
effectively,
was.
is he basically saying that like the other person is the alcoholic? You know what I'm saying?
So I think so. I believe this is a toxic relationship. So I think both of them are messed up.
Okay.
So it's weird. Technically, they can be singing from the same perspective
Yeah,
about the
you know what
same
I'm
thing.
talking about?
I do, but I do think they might be speaking to each other.
Okay,
I think they're
so
both
they
messed
both
up.
think they're the problem.
Well, yeah, but I think they both acknowledge they're both messed up, kind of. You know what I mean? I think, at
Uh,
least.
I don't. Okay. I
Because,
haven't seen her acknowledging that she's messed
well, she's messed up in the sense that she's codependent and, like, keeps, running back to
giving it.
him, taking, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because that's unhealthy, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
So, yeah, he says, you remind me of my mother. We drive one another as crazy as each other.
Okay, so
So,
they're both crazy.
yes, so it's funny. We drive one another as crazy as each other.
We drive each other as crazy as we
As
are.
we each are, yeah, which is interesting. It's a funny way to say that. And then he says, and we're both adults, so there's no excuse for the games that we play with each other. Self explanatory. Where you at? At a friend's? No, you ain't, motherfucker.
I laughed at that. I was like,
Yeah.
God.
So jealousy. But as we learn, that it sounds like it might not be unreasonable or for no
Uh-huh.
reason. It might not just be insecurity, at least.
Well, she was saying in the beginning it makes her want to run for the hills sometimes.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. And then he says, but I give her the benefit of the doubt. Whenever the doubt kicks in, shiver when I touch her because I love her so much. I'm a sucker. So
yeah.
codependent. He's gives her the benefit of the doubt, like, oh, she's probably not, cheating on me. And then, he still has this spark between them, that
Yeah.
he's like really attracted to. Um, how her bottom lip can quiver. It says how her bottom lip, yeah, how her bottom lip can quiver when she's in trouble. She's in hot water. Think I got think I caught her cheating again. Give her another chance, another one after that. So he's saying she's running around on him, but he gives her the benefit of the doubt, and then even when he finds out, he's still just so attracted to her. He's wrapped around her finger effectively. You know what I mean? And
Sucks.
he's even saying like, okay, she cheated, but I'll give her a chance, and then acknowledging that I'll probably even give her another one if she does it again.
Don't do that.
No, it's
Come
wild.
on.
Fuck that. Then he says, I'm swimming in that Egyptian river because I'm in denial. So the
Denial.
Nile River. Say I don't need shit. No, so the lyrics are wrong here. It says, say I don't eat shit. I'm gonna read from here because this is messing me up because the lyrics are wrong. I have the lyrics on my phone. I always have these prepared.
Yeah, this always happens.
Yes. So he says, "Say I don't eat shit, but I got a shit eating grin when I smile." So he doesn't eat shit, but he has a shit eating grin. So I have to play on that. Um, where are we? Making an excuse for us to act it out. She's just acting out with her inner child. So, it's funny, he has a shit eating grin. So he's just like really happy with her, you know? But it's weird. He's saying, I don't eat shit, but it sounds like he's eating her shit. Do you know what I mean? Like the shit that she's
Yeah,
putting
like
him
he's
through.
not realizing that he actually does.
Yeah. Like letting her do
Oh,
whatever.
that's exactly what he's saying. He's saying,
Eat
I
shit.
don't eat shit, but I have a shit eating grin when I smile. So he's saying like, oh, like I don't give in to her like that, but like he deep down knows he definitely fucking does, and everyone knows he does,
Yeah.
regardless if he says he doesn't.
Yeah. And then he says, make an excuse for us to act it out. So, they're just acting wild, childlike. Then he says, she acts like it with her inner child. Then I set the truth on fire because I'd rather believe a lie than I breathe a sigh of relief. I don't believe in going to bed mad.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that.
No. So then I set the truth on fire. So interesting. So he doesn't give a shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He'd rather believe a lie than breathe a sigh of relief. So again, he's being walked all over, but he doesn't care. He's like hopelessly in love. And he doesn't believe in going to bed mad, so he forgives her for things he shouldn't be forgiving her for. Just because
exactly.
he's like, let's just make up. I don't want to fight, you know.
Yeah,
Then he says, I keep I keep on trying to make a bad girl good, but haven't I stood by you in good times? So she's not good to him.
no,
He's trying to force it. Um, but to have a nice goodbye. Yeah, these lyrics are so wrong. But haven't I stood by you in good times? Meaning like, hey, I'm always by your side. And bad. I'm starting to feel like your goddamn dad. Because I literally feel like you could die if ever should I leave you for good, and never would I. So he's it's funny. He says, I literally feel like you could die if I ever should leave you. So she's gonna die if he leaves. So because he's like, okay, I'm like your dad, right? And he's
yeah,
like, if I leave her, she's not gonna survive. Like she's not gonna make it, which is this crazy delusional
yeah.
thinking. You know what I mean?
I think she'd be okay if she's not the one who's doing all the alcohol and drugs and stuff.
Yeah. But then he continues like, I never would I. So he's never gonna leave her. He says it'd be all bad. Never understood why they call it goodbye. So it's a play on good. It's not a good thing to say goodbye, he's saying. But I think I'm a pretty damn good guy. So that's like a sucker move. It's like a mental like block type of thing where like you let people walk over you and you think like, oh,
You're being
I'm being a
good,
good guy,
but
you're
no,
not.
because you're just hurting your own spirit.
Yeah, you're being a sucker, you're getting walked all over, you have no self-respect, and then ultimately people don't respect you. You know what I mean?
It doesn't make you good.
No, it makes you naive and dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, and then he continues, where are we? I'm a pretty damn good guy, and you're a good person too. I can save you. I can make you change, but I keep putting my fucking foot in my mouth every time I gotta come and bail you out. So this is like he's trying to rescue her, white knight. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, she's gonna change. I can fix her.
No.
And then he says he keeps putting his foot in his mouth every time he's got to come and bail you out. So when he says I keep putting my foot in my mouth, I don't know what he's referring to there, because I don't think it's related to the I have to come and bail you out. Do you know what I mean? I feel like those are two separate thoughts.
So it goes, I can make you change, but I keep putting my fucking foot in my mouth. Saying I can save you, I can make you change. He keeps trying. It doesn't happen.
Oh,
I
gotcha,
think,
gotcha. No,
right?
no, you're right, you're right. He is
Yeah.
referencing the lines before. That's what he's putting his foot in his mouth. That he's saying he can make her change, but it's not
Yeah.
happening.
No.
Gotcha. Nice. And then every time I got to come and bail you out, when you get in trouble that you get yourself in, and I'm in trouble, but I can't leave, I'll sell you out. I could never turn my fucking back on you. What is that? Okay, so this is an interesting line. So I'm in trouble. I can't leave.
I
He
don't
says,
understand.
I'll sell you out, but I can never
Why?
turn my back on you.
I don't.
That is what he says, too.
Okay, so if you're gonna sell someone out, I mean, let's just think about it for what that means is just, I'll sell you out. Like, if
So,
someone were to say that to me, I would think that they meant like rat me out, like tell on me.
yeah, so maybe this is equivalent to the statement of like, I'd kill you before I'd leave you. Do you know what I mean? You ever hear that expression? Like, oh, my wife would never leave me. She'd kill me, but she wouldn't leave me. This might be a version of that. You get what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like, I'll sell you out, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's just, I don't know.
I think that's what he's referencing. Let
Okay.
me know what you guys think.
Yeah.
Then he says, I could never turn my fucking back on you. What is that? So he's acknowledging that he's not gonna. He says, I'm codependent. I'm just now noticing it. But somehow it's like every time I'm about to go to end it, I ain't got the cojones to do it. So he's codependent. He recognizes it, knows he should leave her, doesn't do
Can't.
it, doesn't have the courage or the balls. Um, I ain't got the cojones to do it, nor the heart. Our apartment's torn apart. You're using my heart for a dartboard, but God must have aligned stars for us. So this is more in the same theme. He doesn't have the balls or the heart. Their place is a mess, assumedly from fighting,
Yeah.
getting physical, and she's abusing him. But he thinks that God wants them to be together. But God must have aligned stars for us because somebody paired us up, and they say he ain't capable of making a mistake. But this one's perfect because I'm
And then it goes back into the chorus.
yes. So yeah, he thinks God made them to put together and God doesn't make mistakes, so we're obviously meant to be together, completely discounting free will.
God doesn't make mistakes, but he does do things to teach us lessons.
Yeah, and he allows free will, so you can make mistakes, and you're
Yeah.
delusionally thinking that God wanted this. All right.
He might have as a lesson,
That's true.
not like a permanent type thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right. So what are your thoughts? Need me.
So it's really good. I really like her voice in this, and I usually don't like her voice, like I said. Um, it's really, really sounds really, really nice. I like the rap, like his rap schemes in it. I like this song, like I do. I like the beat too. It's nice.
Yeah, so I think it's a good song. I will say though, there's a reason I've only listened to it a handful of times. Um, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like this is probably the worst insult you could give to an artist, but I find the song unremarkable. I don't love it. I don't hate it. I'm
Her
just
voice
like,
is great on
she
it.
is, and his stuff is cool. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like the beat's interesting, like everything about it, but for whatever reason, the song just doesn't connect with me. Maybe because he's not doing like the double
Yeah, like there's no
entendres.
crazy rap
No,
scheme
there
in
was
here.
like,
It's just more of like a simpler
yeah,
rap scheme, like but to make more of like a song,
yeah,
not like a rap.
yeah, I agree. It's
I
more
don't
like it
know.
more is like a traditional love song, and then he's like kind of rapping.
Yeah.
But
It's like
yeah,
more a feelings song and
yeah, yeah. But it's good. You know what I mean? It's definitely not bad, but it doesn't leave any major impressions on me.
I feel like it's more of a song for women too.
That's true too. You
So that
definitely
might
see
be
that.
why you're like, I don't love it. It's kind of like a love song. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, I'm not surprised that you don't love it.
yeah,
But yeah.
yeah.
So definitely check out Manscaped, Carnivore Snacks, Chomps, SeatGeek, Amazon storefront. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys
See.
tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.